Lisa, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, so lovely, I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share where this Latino man is all out, crying and asking people for help. He went ahead to share some clip from the detention center in Miami, and people were like, what is really going on? Why are they being detained and none of them is properly taken care of? I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Have you seen this video of this guy talking about being inside the Krome detention facility in Miami and begging the world to pay attention to the horrible treatment they're facing? Listen.
Por favor, compartan este video. No es broma. Estamos en una situación en serio de preocupación. Nos tienen secuestrados prácticamente. Hay gente que está enferma, no nos dan atención médica. Sabemos que estamos arriesgándonos ahorita, yo mostrando mi cara. Por favor, compartan esto en las redes sociales. Esto no es una broma, esto no es un cuento. No queremos likes, no queremos vistas. Queremos que nos ayuden, por favor. Somos ahorita en este momento 1,300 personas en el centro de detención de ICE. Por favor.
That video, along with others, was posted from this account. He goes on to explain that some people have been waiting 20, almost 30 days now, and they still haven't been processed. He also showed the horrible conditions that they have people in, forcing them to sleep on the floor. He even went as far as begging the Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum, for help. Begging her to help him and his fellow Mexican citizens, along with Venezuelans and other people who have been stuck at these facilities for months without any kind of right to due process. And that man is not exaggerating the conditions at the Krome detention facility. Because of the 6 deaths reported by ICE custody since October of 2024, half have been at Krome. And since December, 1 person every month has died at Krome. And if these images are any indication of how things have gotten worse at Krome since Trump came into office, there's going to be a lot more deaths. I don't know if they're going to be reported, but it's going to happen. This is cruel and unusual punishment. The U.S. government is putting people in these holes, not giving them their right to due process, not giving them the bare minimum that they need, and they're hoping that people just forget about them or that they will die while in these holes. Please help share these stories, help these innocent people get their right to due process and be able to return to their families as quickly as possible.
Please share this video with whoever you think can benefit from it, anyone you think can help. I really don't know what we can do to help this person. This account was brought to my attention last night. All of the videos on it posted by this man, and he is posting these videos from the Krome Detention Center in Miami. He is being held, presumably because of his migration status, and he has been there for 20 days. He says there are some people in there who've been there as much as 30 days. They're not allowed to call anyone or have contact with anyone, and the conditions are horrible. Let me just play one of the videos.
Por favor, que esto se haga viral. Esto está pasando ya mismo en el centro de detención Krome en Miami, Florida. Estamos prácticamente secuestrados. Hay personas que llevan más de 30 días y no han sido procesadas. Por favor, que esto se haga viral. Ayúdenos, marquen la Comisión Nacional de Derechos Humanos, marquen por favor a las televisoras del Estado. Esto no es una broma, esto es en serio. Por favor, ayúdenos. Es el Krome de Miami, Florida. Por favor, ayúdenos. Claudia Claudia Sheinbaum, sé que vas a ver esto. Habemos muchos mexicanos aquí sufriendo discriminación, hermanos venezolanos, hermanos guatemaltecos, ayúdenos por favor. No nos permiten hablar no nos permiten llamadas telefónicas, no podemos hacer absolutamente nada. No es solo mi testimonio, van a escuchar más testimonios. Por favor, hagan viral esto. Hay gente que está enferma, no nos dan atención médica. Sabemos que estamos arriesgándonos ahorita, yo mostrando mi cara. Por favor, compartan esto en las redes sociales. Esto no es una broma, esto no es un cuento. No queremos likes, no queremos vistas. Queremos que nos ayuden, por favor. Somos ahorita en este momento 1,300 personas en el centro de detención de ICE. Por favor, ayúdenos.
And this is how they're living. From what I can see, they don't have beds. This is the room they're being kept in. So they're literally sleeping on the floor because the only other option is to fall asleep in a chair. I don't know what kind of access to the restroom they have. I don't see a restroom in the footage that he's posted. I don't know if they have to ask someone to come take them to the restroom. Literally men sleeping underneath these bench seats. And before someone starts with, oh, they're criminals, I'm not going to feel bad for how they treat criminals. They are not criminals. Being an undocumented immigrant is a civil offense. It is not a criminal offense. You can still treat people humanely. If you or I get arrested, we get a phone call. That's one of the rights afforded to us. Allegedly, they're not even getting that. That guy was pleading with the president of Mexico to help them. All these people being there, just in limbo, not able to let their loved ones know what's going on. This is inhumane. This is not okay.
Hey guys, Chief Lexus here with Internal Services. I just came into the office on an urgent notification. I'm here at headquarters, and I just need to tell you guys what is going on. This is a very urgent notification that we received directly from one of our intelligence facilities in Miami. One of our intelligence specialists, and I'm not going to say their name because for the record I want to make sure that their life is not in danger, but they have sent us clarity on what is currently happening right now at the Krome's facility in Miami. This detention center has been converted from what has been a detention center for no more than 500 subjects that were supposed to be in this facility, and now is currently at its state, it has 4,000 detainees. This facility has been currently overcrowded. It's extremely overhauled. There's not enough food to go around to feed the mouths of the people that are currently being detained there. In fact, we have now verified reports that only 1 cup of water is issued per 24 hours because there's not enough to go around. 3 subjects have died from being in that facility, leading to the mishandling and abuse from ICE agents in the facility. Local law enforcement in Miami have not been updated on those 3 subjects, and we have no knowledge to who those subjects are because they are claiming that those subjects don't have any IDs. At this time, Internal Services has sent out devices to our officers and to our intelligence specialists to verify more information. We are being denied access. We are being denied access into that facility. We were successful in getting some footage, which I'm sure some of you have seen by now on social media. I am asking that the government lessen its restrictions on the current detainees that are currently there at the Krome's facility in Miami. We have made numerous attempts to gather information about where those detainees are being transferred from, especially the 3 that died. At this time, ICE agents are refusing to comment on any information regarding those 3 subjects. If anyone has any knowledge on who those subjects are, you are asked to contact us directly via email at ceo@internalservices.net or admin@internalservices.net. At this time, we are asking the public to gather as much information as possible on the facility and we are in the process of distributing drones for aerial surveillance on the facility. We have gotten clearance from third-party and proprietary action members who believe in the rights and freedoms of some of those detainees. We are receiving word that some of those detainees are actual green card holders and that they have not broken any laws. At this point, we are here to inform the public that 3 subjects in that facility have died from the restrictions and the positions that they have been in, and having had no food and water for over a week. If anyone again has any information, please send it to us. We are working with lawyers and other activists to determine what the root cause was for the following deaths. Thank you guys for watching. We'll keep you updated as soon as possible, potentially this Friday.
All male. Outside of the Krome Detention Center, this is a all-male immigration detention center, primarily for immigrants that have criminal convictions, although my detained visit was with a female. Detention facilities are incredibly overcrowded. They don't have places to put female detainees, and now they are bringing them to the Krome Detention Center. The approximate maximum amount of detainees that they can hold is about 500, and currently they have over 1,000. Right now, there's between 25 to 30 females that are being detained in this all-male detention center. My client entered on the visa waiver program from Europe. She overstayed her 90 days. She's never been arrested for any crime, has no criminal history. She's been living in the United States for several years and was flying out of Puerto Rico back to New Jersey, where Customs and Border Protection officers in Puerto Rico pulled her out of the airplane line, checked her immigration status, and confirmed that she was in fact an overstay, and that's when they detained her. Her and about 25 other women are sleeping on concrete floors with no blankets. There's absolutely no privacy. Men can see into women that they're publicly using the bathroom. There is no medical attention given. They've gone hours without water. They're not given any fresh underwears, and they are told that they can only take showers every other day. Her last shower was for about 2 minutes, and there is no privacy. She is set to be transferred out of Krome within the next day or so to a facility, but for now she is detained and not eligible for any bond while she goes through this process.
I can't believe I'm seeing this a month later. Maxim Sherenak, a 44-year-old citizen of Ukraine in custody of ICE, was pronounced deceased by medical professionals at HCA Kendall Hospital in Miami, Florida, February 20th. Of course, Florida's ACLU is reporting on this. 3 deaths in ICE custody in just over a month of Trump's presidency marks the most deaths to occur in this fiscal year time period in 5 years. Additionally, they do acknowledge Maxim Sherenak, a 44-year-old who died in ICE custody on February 20th after being detained at Krome Service and Processing Center in Florida. This specific detention center having abuse is not new. In fact, this article is from 2022 from the ACLU. Even in 2021, 9 Black immigrants in federal custody today filed a civil rights complaint with the Biden administration, speaking out against a disturbing pattern of anti-Black racism and abuse at the Krome North Service Processing Center, an ICE detention center in Miami, Florida. And that's how we ended up here. This is ICE.gov. Sherenak had been hospitalized since being taken to the hospital by Miami-Dade Fire Rescue due to vomiting and seizure activity February 18th. Sherenak entered the United States on August 24th, 2024 in Miami as a Ukrainian humanitarian parolee with authorization to stay in the U.S. through August 23rd, 2026. There's not a lot of details on this case. However, it looks like Sherenak, January 26th, was arrested for battery with bodily harm and lodged an immigration detainer. The medical staff transported Sherenak to the HCA Kendall Hospital due to vomiting and seizure activity. Hospital medical staff established a stroke alert due to an unresponsive stay after Sherenak was admitted February 18th. Medical staff began brain death protocol February 19th due to the massive intracranial hemorrhage. There are reports that Sherinak was trying to seek medical attention before February 18th, the day of his admission. However, he did not receive it. Sherinak's attorney does not have a listed next of kin, so his family might not even know. Thank you to the ACLU for doing God's work every single day. Asim Sherinak was granted access to be here until 2026, and regardless of his criminal activity, I believe, and hopefully bipartisan believe, that he deserved medical treatment.
Like, seriously, lovelies, things are really getting out of hand. What is going on? Why are they detaining these people for weeks, over a week, months? Why not just maybe deport them back to their own country? Like, what is really going on? The thing is that they are not even properly taken care of. Like, oh my goodness. Seriously, lovelies, when I saw this video, I was like, what is happening? Is this actually what majority of the people wanted? Is this what people want? Like, sometimes I see stuff like this, I feel a little bit of, emotions like this is just too much. This is just too much to ask for. But to think of it, like, majority of these people now, maybe, or most of the people whom you are seeing with all of these conditions, probably contributed with whatsoever that is going on with them. That is just the fact. Most of them in this detention center might probably one way or the other would like contribute to whatsoever that is going on right now. And now this is the result. This level of FA and FO is just so despicable. Like, seriously. The fact is that people just keep on complaining, keep on, oh my God, look at what is happening. What are they doing about it? What is being done about it? Like, no matter what, these are still humans, Like, seriously. I also saw so many of the stitches about, heavy women, pregnant women, and all of that being like look at the way that's just so unkept. Okay, if you must actually, detain people, like, at least make them a little bit comfortable. And if you can't do that, why not just maybe send them back to wherever they are coming from instead of you to detain? Why are they all there for weeks, months? Like, how? Seriously. And the fact that there are women there, you just have to birth every other day. You just have to, like, I cannot even imagine not taking a proper bath in a day. Talk more of going days and weeks. What about the mental state? And the fact that people are just teaching the video, people are just talking about it. Like, what is the prevention? Like, what is being done? Is this what MAGA really wanted? Is this just what they want? Is this what majority of these people want? Like, this is just getting too extreme. This is getting too much. And seriously, lovelies, at this point, even if you're, like, I feel so bad for these people. I feel so bad for them. Even if they're actually, maybe some of them brought this upon themselves. I won't say all, because they wouldn't know who voted for who. But this is actually becoming too much. When people that look like me was telling you guys, no, you need to really think through before you make your final decision. You think that they are probably doing that because of what? When you check this video, you wouldn't even see a black person. It's majority of them in this video are Mexican, Latino, undocumented immigrant. So what makes you think that black people telling you to vote this way means that maybe they are doing that for their own interest? No, they are probably doing that to protect you, to protect these people now at this detention center. They are doing that for your own sake. So many people actually thought that black people have a lot to gain. No, they don't. It's just that when you are someone that have been oppressed for a very long time and you thirst that you know what's being oppressed mean, you know what oppression mean, you wouldn't want the person, even your enemy, to be in the same shoe. They have thirsted the shoe and know how it feels. This is how they want to do everything in their possible best to avoid people from being in the same shoes. But it's just that you guys never gave them the benefit of doubt. You guys actually thought that they were maybe telling you guys to vote this way because of their own selfish interest. No, they knew what might come. They knew the future. Some of them have what they call a third eyes. But you guys refuse to listen. How could people who have faced oppression for over 400 years tell you to do things? They even made possible for you to migrate comfortable, and they told you to do things this way. You refuse to listen to them. They already know the tricks and the crooks. They already know everything. So why can't you just listen to them? And now this is the repercussion, and I feel so sorry. Look at the way the man is just, oh my God. Just look at the way he is asking for help. They literally need help. Look at the way they just got jump packed, laying on the floor. We're not even talking about maybe their medicals or food supplies and all of that. Nobody knew about it. And this is exactly what majority want. Like, seriously. I think that so many people never knew that things might actually turn this way. Only black people. That was why they massively didn't vote for stuff like this. They know that things might turn out this way, but others didn't. And this is why everyone is finding how the others were. My heart really goes for these people. And I wish and I pray that help will come sooner. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for education and informative purposes. So guys, please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do you get a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like this video, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. My section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a thought in the comment section of what you think, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.